So you're gonna see a manila folder in front of you. Don't open it just yet, we'll open it up in a second. As you can tell by the PowerPoint, we're gonna learn how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. But first, let's make sure we're all kind of aware of what is a grilled cheese sandwich. So a grilled cheese sandwich is a sandwich that you grill, and it has melted cheese inside of it. Normally they're very salty, cheesy, and they're also a little greasy, but they're also very yummy. So now if you want, you can open the folder in front of you and you're gonna see a bunch of a bunch of paper props in front of you because we're in a middle school, so I can't really have you guys actually interacting with a real live stove and cookware that just wouldn't be safe. And on here you'll see everything that you need. So you see that you have your slices of bread. You'll also see that you have some paper cutouts of cheese. You will see a stick of butter. You'll also see 2 plates because you need one plate for prepping and a different plate for eating, right? Because you prepare stuff with one plate for the raw ingredients and you have another one for when you actually eat it. And then you'll also see some of the cookware that you'll need, like a frying pan and a spatula. So first, as you're gonna see on this PowerPoint, we're gonna get our prep plate. So we're gonna get the other plate off to the side. That's the one we're gonna eat on. This is the one we're gonna prepare with. And as it says, we are going to, with our stick of butter, we are going to butter a side of both pieces of bread. So here we are, we're buttering it. Now we're gonna go to the next step, which is to make sure that both pieces of bread are lying butter side down. So we're gonna flip them over. Now we're going to put our slices of cheese on both parts of the bread, just like this. Make sure you guys are following along. If I need to slow down or we need to make sure everyone does it, just let me know. And now we are going to make it a whole sandwich. So it's a little bit wordy there, but we're just gonna push the 2 pieces together with the cheese together on the inside. So what you should see is the buttered bread on the outside and all of the cheese on the inside. And now we're gonna start trying to grill it. So we're also going to act like our folder is our stove. This is gonna be the hot part. We're going to put the frying pan onto the stove and turn the burner on to medium heat. So we're just gonna turn the stove on. And now we're going to let it warm up. You can wait a while, and if you wanna check how hot it is, don't touch it, but put your hand near it to feel the heat. And then, once it's heated up, put the sandwich butter side down onto the plate. So we're gonna take it off of our prep plate and we're gonna put it on. It should probably make a sizzling noise like sss. That's how you know it started. Now, when do you flip, right? We wanna only really flip our bread once, because if we flip it too many times, it'll get all weird looking. And we don't wanna flip it too late, or it'll be burnt. And we don't wanna flip it too early, or else it'll get all soggy. So a good way to know is to wait roughly 2 minutes, or if you kind of look at it, you can like look at the cheese and see if it's grilled or not. Or not grilled, but melted. And it is, so I am going to flip it. There we go. Right, and then how do we know when it's done? We did it for the first side, now we have to wait till the other side is grilled. And we can't wait to see until the cheese is melted because the cheese already melted and that's how we need for the first side. So usually you just wait the same amount of time. So that's what we're gonna do. We're waiting, bam, it's been the same amount of time. So as you can see, what it says is, afterwards, take the sandwich off the pan and put it onto the second plate, our eating plate. So we're gonna do just that. Excuse me. Don't want to do this. This is just the best way of doing it. And there we go. Now it's on our eating plate. And now we get to enjoy the yummy grilled cheese. Yum. Alrighty. Now I know what you're thinking. Is that it? It kind of is, but here are some ways that you can also spice up your grilled cheese. Right? Here are some of those more advanced grilled cheese techniques. You can add something in. I like to add in little leafy veggies like spinach or kale, but thin meats also work, or thicker meats. I think thin meats add a nice little bit to it though also. You can also mix and match your cheeses, add in different cheeses, or more cheeses, or just like multiple cheeses, however you want to do it. And then you can also pair your grilled cheese with something, right? You can't have like just a grilled cheese. You could have maybe like a barbecue chips on the side, or maybe something like a tomato soup to go with it. And that is how you make a grilled cheese.